It was winter time on the island of Sodor. The snow covered fields and railway lines. All the engines were hard at work, except Percy.
Come on, Percy, you weakling. This isn't time to have a rest. Knuckles, do you mind?
Sorry about that, Percy.
It's all right. And as a matter of fact, I'm stuck, and my funnel's freezing up. Driver sent for help.
Don't worry, Percy. I'll stay here and dig you out. How's that?
Good idea, Geo.
Thank you very much, Geo.
No worries, Percy. Now then, let's get you digged out. Later, Thomas had to clear the snow by the tunnel. Knuckles couldn't be able to help because he's busy with Gordon. The snow was too deep and he got stuck. Thomas was very cross. "Snow is nothing but trouble," he moaned. Rusty was close by. Driver said this weather was as bad as the worst winter of all. "How worse, Rusty?" "Well, I'll tell you." And the little engine did.
Skarloey was working the line to the slate mine in the mountains. When the snow came, it was difficult to work. They used the snow as a double buffer zone to help stop cars skidding through the ravine. One day, Skarloey set off to the mines with some empty cars. Meanwhile, there was trouble at the mine. The winch that hauls the cars up and down wasn't working properly. Skarloey had reached the ravine. High above him were the mine yards. "That snow looks dangerous," said his driver. "The sound of your engine and the freight cars could cause an avalanche. I'll set off an emergency cap and see what happens." Skarloey watched as his driver prepared it. Then they ran over the cap. The bang echoed around the gorge. Nothing happened. "Good," said his driver. "All's well. We'll have a cup of cocoa and then make our way." But high above them, all was not well. A long line of full cars was about to be winched down the slope. They had just started their journey when some empty cars became derailed. The winch groaned. "Break it! Snap it!" shouted the freight cars. And they did. On, faster, faster," they giggled. "The snowbank and buffers will stop them," said a workman. But he was wrong. The freight cars plunged into the ravine. Skarloey and his driver heard the noise and looked up. "Avalanche!" they cried. When the snow plume cleared, there was no sign of Skarloey. He was buried deep inside the high drift, blocking the ravine. And then came the funny part. "What's the funny part about an avalanche?" asked Thomas. "Well..." No one knew that the heat from Skarloey's engine had helped to make an igloo. "It's a snowball. It's a snow house. It's an engine." They cleared away the ice, only to find Skarloey's driver and fireman drinking cocoa as if nothing had happened. "Lucky for him, but it just goes to show you can't trust freight cars," said Thomas. "Or snow," said Rusty.
The workmen cleared Thomas away from the snow when Gordon and Knuckles came by with their machine.
"Hey, look out, little Thomas. There's snow about." "Yeah, you don't want to be covered in snow."
"Oh, come on, you two. I just got myself unstuck."
Nice one, Gordon. Thanks, Knuckles. Do you hear something? Uh-oh.
If Scarlet survived the snowfall and love, surely Big Brown Engine and a Red Echidna like you two could do the same. Gordon and Knuckles said nothing, and they fell as silent as the snow.